What's up everyone? My name is Jewel. I'm an attachment coach and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, you're so much welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for your presence. And today I'm going to be talking about avoidance. Last week I did a whole series about anxiously attached individuals, so this week I'm covering a series about avoidance and how you can realize that actually my behavior is avoidant. I'm going to be covering this in form of stages, from stage 1 to stage 4, from Monday to Thursday. Today being day 1, I will be talking about the stage of an avoidant where they are not fully aware about their behavior and they seem to see their partner as the problem, and they feel like they don't have any issue. It's their partner who is wanting too much attention. It's their partner who doesn't want to give them space, and that kind of pattern. And with me, I have a script that I'll be reading through to help you understand, and if you can relate with any of these signs, then you're most probably in the first stage of being an avoidant. Now, just to give you a background, you're avoidantly attached because in your childhood your emotional needs were not met by your caregiver, so you learned to become independent from a very early age, and whenever you expressed your needs, they were met with disappointment or rejection. So you learned that expressing my needs is actually not valid, so you suppress that part of you, and now that is your shadow self. Having said that, let's get into the script. So this is an avoidant who has come to me as a coach in attachment issues, and they would like to know what's going on in their life. And this is how it starts. I guess I'm here because, well, I've never really felt like I needed to be in a relationship, you know. I'm pretty independent and I don't like relying on anyone. I've always thought that was a good thing. People tell me I'm strong and self-sufficient, but lately I've been wondering if something is wrong with me. Every time I start getting close to someone, things just start to fall apart. I've had a few relationships where everything seems fine at first, but then out of nowhere I start feeling suffocated. It's like they're getting too clingy or they expect too much from me. I end up pulling back, needing more time alone, but then they get upset and say I'm emotionally unavailable or distant. If you are an avoidant, you have obviously met this in a relationship where your partner complains that your emotional presence is not valid, that you're not there for them, and the reason is you want to maintain your independence, and being that close to someone kind of suffocates you and feel like you can't do it anymore. Honestly, I just don't see the point of being in a relationship if I'm going to feel trapped. I'm not one of those people who needs constant reassurance or affection. I prefer to handle things on my own. I guess I'm just really unlucky with partners because it seems like everyone I date eventually wants more from me than what I'm willing to give. Now, you see that you don't blame your behavior on the fact that you're an avoidant, but you have an irrational thought that you're just unlucky, but that is not true. There is a pattern here, and the pattern is leading to the aspect that you probably have an avoidant attachment style. When I try to explain that I need space, they take it personally. It's frustrating because I really do care about them, but I just can't handle the level of closeness. I've even thought about whether I'm just not cut out for relationships, but that doesn't feel right either. I do want to be with someone, but it's like I'm always in this push-pull situation where I need them, but then I don't. Maybe I'm just picking the wrong people, or I'm overthinking it. So you can also see that he's blaming this aspect on maybe he's picking the wrong people, or he's overthinking what's going on in his life. Anyway, I'm just confused. I keep hearing about attachment styles, but honestly, I don't think it really applies to me. I'm not anxious or anything like that. I'm just somebody who values their independence. Is that so bad? Well, the traits that are common in this stage is, number one, you're unaware that you're avoidant, and that you being avoidant is affecting the relationship. And number two is that you blame others and any other aspect, external aspect. You blame other external aspect, you blame your partner for the relationship not going the way you want. Number three is you rationalize behavior. Rationalizing behavior is justifying your behavior. You justify emotional distance as a need for independence. So you will say that I'm not emotionally unavailable. You justify that by saying I just need my space. You minimize and downplay the importance of emotions and emotional availability. And when your partner needs this, you will often say that they are suffocating you. You feel like they're asking too much from you. Then, avoidance of introspection. You don't like reflecting back on your life and just seeing the patterns and the habits that are going on. And this aspect makes it difficult for you to see that actually you might be the problem in the relationship. In relation to that, you also have difficulty recognizing recurring patterns, and you have a belief that needing others is a weakness. Opening up emotionally is a weakness. Then you avoid situations that require openness and vulnerability, and you resist feedback. You dismiss and reject feedback that suggests that you might be contributing to the problems in the relationship. If you can relate to any of these signs, then you're most probably in the first stage of being avoidant, where you are not fully aware that you're actually avoidant, but you're noticing certain patterns in your relationship and you feel like they're not adding up. And if you've watched this video up to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate your presence, and if you would like to book a one-on-one session with me, you can do it through the links in my bios. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow on the video where I'll be talking about stage 2. Bye.